Hey everybody, this is Shake and Bake, and this is Eden Star tutorial number 3. And basically this, I'm going to show you kind of basically where the different resources are located on the map. And this is obviously subject to change as development progresses and the map changes, but in the future, if there's enough change, I'll do another update as well. So we're starting out in Omega Bay. This is where you're going to spawn in on Omega Bay, and this pretty much applies to whether you're playing single player or multiplayer. The one difference is when you spawn in single player, right here in this location will be your drop ship. Make sure you use your right hand, your right mouse button to suck up that drop ship. That's going to give you some resources. Okay, so that's one big difference. Now, so we're here in Omega Bay. The one thing that's going to first be here, and if you don't know, when you look at something on the screen in the middle, it'll tell you what that item is made up of. But in Omega Bay, what you're going to find is a lot of protonite, and you're definitely going to need protonite. It's not the only place you'll find protonite, but you can suck up some protonite and fiber right here. So protonite and fiber you're going to find here. You're going to find these generic rocks that kind of contain a mixture of a lot of different things, which I'm not going to really go over those because those are kind of all over the map. The other thing that you're going to find in this area is you are going to find, if you head due southeast, you're going to find a little bit of another important mineral, and that is tennel. And that is basically the green rock. And if you run over this way, there should be some sitting over here. You know, of course, when I go look for, there's some right there. So you're going to find a little bit of this over here. But this is not the hot spot for tennel. You'll find some here, but again, I'll show you even a better place. Now, the other thing you're going to find over here in Omega Bay, up in these rocks, another important mineral, which is Sirillium. Let's go ahead and I'll show you where that's at. It's right here at the start. If you just go up, do a little parkour action. Looks like I just had a parkour fail. Too many sandwiches and cookies or whatever here. And that's Sirillium right there. Blue looking rock for Christmas for the holidays. And now you see up there, there's another one right there. And they're kind of all up in this rock area. And there, you'll find those mostly, again, in rocky cliff areas. There is another area of the map I'll show you here in a minute that also has it. What I want to show you now is a hot spot for the tennel, okay? I mean, you're going to find a lot of it. If you had basically north from Omega Bay, we're going to probably get attacked here. That's okay. Let's run by here. You'll find this valley right over here across this ridge. Hold on, guys. Let me take care of these guys real quick. I like these random moments in the game where you're trying to do a tutorial, but, you know, obviously the NPCs don't care that you're trying to do a tutorial, and I love that. I'll call it the lightsaber. That thing is awesome. Let's just chuck this guy into a tree or off the cliff if we can. Come on, guys. I'm trying to make a tutorial here. But if you go into this valley here, that thing is a beast. All right, there we go. We should be good. Okay, and you come down here. Right away, you're going to find a lot of, if you jumped across there, you'd find some tennel there. But this valley basically through here is where you're going to find a lot of tennel. I mean, here's two big rocks of it right here. And if you came to the, if you head basically southwest from there, you're going to find some more here. And it's, again, it's just, there's some more there. Whole bunch of tennel in this area. Again, just due north of Omega Bay. And it's all just spread through here. I'm not going to show you every, okay? And it keeps going north. If you go that way, you'll find that tennel. And again, back to the rock cliffs. If you head this way, watch out for the pods as you're moving. They will, if you get too close, will attack you. But again, right up there, you're going to see Sirillium right there. Blue rock up in the cliffs, up in the rock areas is where you're going to find that. Now, what we're going to do now is we are going to head basically from my position due west. Let me double check that on the, yeah, due west. And this guy called like the Desert Valley. Now this is a great place kind of area to build. And you see my base right there because it's kind of the middle area of the map that's in this current state right now. But what you're going to find here, again, generic rocks, but you're going to find some other really important building elements. And one of them is right here. I mean, if you don't even look, you probably wouldn't notice this, but it's ceramic. Bridgamite you'll find kind of a lot of places, but not ceramic. So here's a great place to get ceramic, which you are going to use for things like weapons. So there's ceramic right there. That's what it looks like. Another really important resource. Actually, we'll go down here. You'll find it all along this middle valley here. And this is this is what I used to basically build this base with is ironite. A lot of these, they basically shaped, I call this the Turd Rock, but basically it's a Hershey squirt rock, and you see them all over. They're all over the place down here, and I got a couple actually in my dome right here in the Eden kit. And again, one of these you can build a lot of walls and foundation, and again that is going to be, where's my ironite? Looks like I don't have any even ironite in there, unless I'm missing it. Let's go up here to my Eden kit. Fiber there. So I'm going to show you where all these materials are. So far, ceramic, I just showed you. Aluminum. Let's talk about aluminum. It's right over here. And basically, if you were, again, heading due west, you're going to run into almost like this sci-fi world, right? And again, there's some more of the Sirillium that you can get up in kind of the rocky areas. But this right here, I call these the Sci-Fi Trees. This is where you're going to get this aluminum from. You also get a good amount of protonite from this, similar to the trees over there. So aluminum you're going to get from these kind of Sci-Fi Trees. And you'll find those all over the place in this kind of sci-fi water swamp area over here, as long as you head due west from Omega Bay. What else do we need to cover? Protonite from the trees, also from the Sci-Fi Trees. Aluminum, I just showed you. Ceramic, I showed you. Ironite, there's the ironite. Sirillium, again, in the rock areas, I showed you. Tennel, I showed you that kind of Tennel Valley, I call it. Bridgamite, you're going to find in all of pretty much of the rocks, easy to get. But I want to show you something else, though. The one that you may not know where to get. And you're going to need these for certain upgrades and items. Let's hit tab. You'll see down here we got fiber. Fiber you're going to get from those trees, okay? But right here, Sirillium. Now this one is hard to come by. The only way you're going to get Sirillium, right, is to find an Eden kit pod that has crashed out here somewhere and go ahead and, retrieve it with your hand. The other way you're going to get Sirillium is these pods, these where the creatures live, and how you're going to get Sirillium out of those is by destroying those. So let's see if I can take one out here, and we'll try to get some Sirillium out of it. And one good way to do it, and a shout out to Tal Rune, who I've been playing this game with, is he kind of discovered this and has showed me some things. Is just long range. If you can get the sniper rifle going, you can just start shooting these things. Make sure I'm hitting this thing. There we go. And what you're doing is and it takes a little bit to damage it, but I think we found these ones up like on the rocks like this take less to damage to destroy than the ones on the ground, but we could totally be wrong. And so if you could do long range shooting like this, just kind of work on it, and you can come a little closer and start to see the meter drop as you're damaging it. Boom. So there it's gone. That's how you take care of that. We're going to go up there now and I'll show you. This is how you get the very rare material you're going to need. Now, I'm going to do some parkour action to get up there probably. Let's see. It's almost nightfall. Let's try this way. Let's go around the backside here. I've included a link to a map. Okay, see this right here? Sirillium. That is how you're going to get it. We got 1 Sirillium. That's it. But that's how you get it. I'm going to include a link to a map that is going to show you the map of the current world, the locations of the different minerals from what I've found so far. Hopefully this helps you. Again, there's some of that Sirillium up in the rock areas. Hopefully, guys, let me actually show you something here. There's some up in here, up in the rock areas, but there's also some, again, if you head due west here, I'll show you another good spot for this Sirillium here, is right here. You're going to find one here, and right over the edge here, there's a bunch right here as well. Right down here. A whole bunch of these stacked up in this middle area. So this is Shake and Bake, guys. This is Eden Star. I hope this helps you. I will update this tutorial and the map as the map expands and new biomes are added. I hope this helps you. Cheers, peace, guys. Thanks for subs. Thanks for likes. And I'll see you in the gaming world.